Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is our second binge session of The Promised Neverland, starting with episode 7 of season 1. What happened last time?
Last time, they were planning to go and do like a trial run of like, oh, let's just see what's on the other side of the wall. But then Sister just came out of nowhere and was like, oh, look, it's all of you guys, minus Ray, who know about this farm. Do you want to team up or what? And I'm like, and also Ray was with Mom and got the news that he is going to be the next one to get sent out. So some interesting stuff going on. Not sure whether they will take Sister up on the offer or not. It seems like that might be a good thing if they can like use that to their advantage.
Yeah, it depends. I'm sure that they've come up with something.
And I wonder if this is like part of Emma's plan, her crazy plan that she had. Yeah,
I think so. Trying to turn them against each other. We've been saying it from the beginning. I think that's their most logical way forward to try and use the discord between them and Krone's like desire to topple Isabella's rule and ruin her reputation and then fill the void, which she will never be able to do. I highly doubt. She's just way too reckless, like you were saying, with her approach. But we'll see what their plan is going forward. The show has been insane, so happy to be watching it. Thank you guys for voting for it on Patreon, which you can do to vote on future shows or polls relating to other things, as well as get the uncuts for this show and many others. Go check out patreon.com/BOLDcast for that, link in the description. But we also hope you like and subscribe if you enjoy the reaction, and because it really helps us out. And for the official release, Netflix, Crunchyroll, etc. Do whatever you gotta do. Don't come here to rewatch the show for free. That's not what we're providing you. We're providing you our reaction, our review, and using the show as a reference. So, let's go. Yeah. We called it super early. Now it's confirmed, though, 100%. They teased it, but now it's 100% out in the open.
I'd also been thinking that from even early on, because Mom's, like, collar thing is so high on their outfits.
I didn't see that. Yeah, maybe that's the other next thing to confirm is whether she was also one of them.
I'm going to assume she was.
I suspect, and that's why she's, like, that's how she got in the position, is then why she hasn't been killed. How do you feel about this opening?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's not like one of my favorites ever, but I do like it.
I really love when they're running through the forest.
I like how it takes a lot of the ideas from the show, but doesn't really reveal too much.
Yeah. But
then after you get like past the point of that thing, then it makes sense, you know?
Girls who fulfill. Yeah. So that's what I figured.
They presented with 2 paths.
What else are they? Oh.
Damn. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's a seriously important piece of information. She's lying. She'll obviously turn them in as soon as Isabella's taken down to like save the day and then actually get the position. Getting them out is just how to get Isabella out, but it doesn't guarantee that she will take that position.
信用してくれないのね。いいから。 いいよ。レイがこのことをママにチクれば私を潰せる。でもレイが二重スパイだってチクれば私はレイを潰せるわ。だからお互い裏切らないし裏切れない。これでいいでしょ。わかった。交渉成立。
She did have it pretty thought out. Don't like that sound effect for that.
It's not a reassuring sound effect. Also, I hate how her smile curves out of her lips. Freaks me out. It sucks. It looks like she's just smart enough that they won't be able to, like, trick her into, like, fucking up that side of things. Unless they pull something off. All they can really hope for is some information for her to stand back while shit happens, and then... But now they have to come up with a plan to get her out of the way so that they can't be betrayed by her. A favor. I don't know.
And once again, another completely reassuring sound effect. Oh, and she's got that still.
Glad to see even they are creeped out by this fucking doll.
Headquarters, yeah, let's learn about that.
Oh, she wasn't aware that they knew about the tracking devices. She has one too.
Will something happen if they touch it?
I guess not. Yeah, she didn't know that they knew about the tracking device.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't know where it is or how to break it. Nice, 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 nice. But can she see through it? It sounds like she can.
But if it breaks it.
Enough for 5 kids. That's very specific.
Mm-hmm. That there's 5 of them.
Or enough for like 1 adult or 2 adults. Okay. Grace Field, not here at Plant 3. 31. Humans from the outside who bring your clothes. Wait, what? Why is she walking up? How are you sure? Sounds like they blindfolded you and shipped you fucking in a random place. So she doesn't know anything. She basically gave them nothing. Is she laughing because she got away with saying basically nothing? She knew they were lying. Sucks. Yeah, she was able to say basically nothing they didn't already know. That's the problem with people like her, is she throws them off just by being alive and, like, just doing weird shit to, like, test them. Motherfucker, now she knows that they knew, which means she knows that they had a plan to take them out.
Do you know about the one?
The one. They didn't know about the one. What do you want for it? God damn it. A camera.
Mama. へえ、最初は何も映ってないんだ。最後の報酬はカメラね。写真って現象に興味があったんだ。写真もカメラも本でしか見たことなかったし、欲を言えば現像まで自分でしたかった。すごいな。
Oh, it's just starting to
本当に時間を切り
develop.
取ったみたいだ。
I thought, like, she wasn't in the picture or something, like a vampire. They're really fucking tweaking up the tension. Really loud clock for midnight when in a house full of children. About time for them to try and leave. Is it broken? Yeah, I figured the camera is what he needed. Yeah, that's the problem, because now she knows and she's looking for it. How is that, Ray? I really don't want another scene of this crazy person talking to herself.
No. I hope Ray knows what he's doing.
I have a feeling they do this time. They were taken off guard when they talked to her, and I don't think that that is lost on them. The significance. Where could he have put it? Phil?
He's so cute.
Did he leave a note like, "Ha, gotcha, bitch"? There's a picture. Is it fake instructions to, like...
Is it a fake note from mom to him or something? That's like talking about getting rid of her or something? Or
Found it. No, but what?
I don't know.
No, about what? She packing? Were you overheard? A letter. Oh, right. In the package.
残念だけどそういうことね。さようなら。
Is her heart gonna stop?
Stop it before it goes to the next one.
I want to watch the ending.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
them when they were way
kids,
younger.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's the fucking William Minerva books. I feel like there's something in that ending. The girl with the pigtail. Did you see that?
We can go back.
The girl with... So, I just saw this in the ending. First of all, we're seeing... I'm just noticing we're seeing a lot of what seems to be before... Like, when they were really young, obviously. But possibly the other kids that we're talking about before... Oh, and there's the same books as well.
You can see, like, that was, like, the cat, and there's, like, the pig, and the some of the stuff that was in the...
But here's two kids. Is this How and Seti, maybe? There's just two names. Those two names are, like I said, we're repeating. But I'm seeing, like, these aren't kids we know. They could just be random kids, but then there's this girl with the long brown hair. That seems really significant, more than just just a girl.
I don't know, she reminds me of the mom for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But then these last images here, where it's, like, the kid with the short hair, and then the one... And then the girl with the braid.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe people had already tried to, like, escape previously.
Yeah. Because I had speculated earlier about, like, maybe there's one that escaped, that succeeded, and is now living in the shadows outside that they might run into. I don't know. Anyway, what an episode.
Yeah, oh my god, I hate that she's, like, so just unpredictable that you just can't, like... She gives off the illusion that she's more stupid than she is.
Yeah.
Is, like, the problem. Like, they think because she's, like, behaving erratically, they can pull one over on her.
But it's just that allows her to see past your illusions.
Yeah, because she can, like, throw... It's not like with mom, where, like, obviously part of the skills to become a mom or even be in this position in the first place is they have to have excellent... ability
insight.
To, like, you know, see what's going on with people.
Yeah.
That's part of what makes them fit for the job. So, of course, she can do that, but, like, the way that she goes about it, with mom, she's just, like, watching, and she, like, knows, but she just keeps it chill.
Yeah.
And it's gonna work out for her in the end because she's so in control of everything. But she's just so, like, she just throws things at them to throw them off guard and just really monitors the response while she's, like, spinning around or some shit. So they're, like, also just disturbed at her behavior. Yeah. And it sucks because they, like, bring up the tracking devices to try and, like...
feign ignorance. Like, try and be like,
they,
how
like,
will they know?
Thought that it was a good move, but it wasn't.
But then she caught on to, like, why would you ask about that? If you, like, what? And then... and just through the conversation, being able to figure out, well, you obviously know about it, which means you, like, which means you probably know a lot more if you're lying about it this much. In which case you're probably trying to get them out, and you know where they are. You didn't, like, reach to check if they were there. Just so many little things about the way they acted is not congruent with how a normal person would act.
I'm so glad that they weren't able to hide it necessarily. Not like that I'm glad that they weren't able to hide it, but I just feel like it is good that the people in the position of the authority, like the adults, are actually smarter and more perceptive than literal children who are trying their best to, like, outsmart these people who are literally, like, so good at hiding what their real motives are that they raise and sell children off to be killed, and they, like, the kids have no idea the whole time, you know what I mean? Like, they're trying to beat someone at their own game, basically, which of course would be hard because they're kids and they can't think of it. Even though they are really smart and, like, are doing the best that they can, it's still not good enough to like, trick people who just are better than them and have more experience.
Well, that's kind of the whole show.
Well, I mean, I guess, but not every time. They can't succeed every single time
exactly.
at every single...
The adults aren't just buffoons who are being, like, you know, bamboozled by every step of the way because these kids are super smart.
This is not Home Alone out here.
Yeah, the adults are at least competent, which is also refreshing because, like we talked about in our first session early on in the series, how we really appreciate when age is a factor in the story rather than just, like, a random thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So what do you think is... Okay, so first of all, I wonder... They probably didn't plan it from the beginning, like, from before they talked to her for the first time in her room. But, like, after talking to her, they were like, okay, Ray was like, okay, change of plans. Mm-hmm. They created a second layer to that where they left that note, whatever it says.
Yeah, I don't know what it said, but it was something.
And then there's a letter that we don't know what it says as well. There's so many pieces of paper that we aren't privy to.
Yeah.
Kind of frustrating.
Yeah, and the fact that it's now confirmed what we already thought was that certain girls get chosen to be, they can go off and be moms. Mm-hmm. Which is super...
But they're not given any more information. They're just like, it's either this or die, basically.
And like she even said, she was just like, yeah, like, being a mom is something that humans do normally. So, it's, you know, it's like you know, it ain't much, but it's honest work.
Okay.
You know? Like, it's like a super messed up thing because it's just... Yeah, she wanted to be a mom, I suppose. And then,
I think she just wanted to live. I don't think she cares about being a mom.
But it's like a weird thing where she's so messed up about it. Of like, she has a fake baby, and she's just doing something normal, even though she doesn't.
I think it's more that there's literally nothing else she can do, and she's so fucked up from rationalizing that this is what she's supposed to do. Maybe she wanted to be a mom. That's what Connie wanted to do, but I think it's more. It's this or die, and I'm not gonna die. Mm-hmm. And I also have, like, she sort of probably had to sell out all of her siblings, like, to death. So she's pretty fucked up from that, and just now is trying to, like, make the most of it, maybe, and, like, yeah, because this is the only path available to her. So she's trying to do that with all her might so that she survives, essentially. Mm-hmm. But she's just so fucked up from this whole thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just a lot. And then fucking mom comes in with, like, the letter opener just pointing at her, and she's like, holy just, like, totally gives herself away.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, mom already knew.
She 100% knows.
She knows that she's sketchy, but... You know, still. And
what does that mean then? What do you think is in the letter?
I don't know. Maybe it's telling her that she's no longer fit to...
But why would they say that? Why wouldn't she be fit? Like, it doesn't seem logical that they would just be like, yeah, you're no longer... Based on information that we don't have, you're no longer, you know, here. But maybe... It just seems kind of out of nowhere, and why would they do that? Like, why would they send her and then just be like, you know what? We haven't heard anything poor about you, mm-hmm. and then now we're just sending you back just because.
Yeah.
Or you're dead, basically. Like, you're being shipped out once and for all.
Yeah, I don't know. And apparently, and now we know for sure that the moms can't be killed because...
They can, but if they are, then a signal is sent back to headquarters
so they can be killed, but it's not a worthwhile option for an escape plan anymore.
Because then you're just notifying everyone else if you want to keep it in there, or at least get a head start. If the signal goes out, then they'll be sending people.
Yeah.
So, and we also learned that there's humans at headquarters who are living more or less on the same level as the demon people.
Yeah.
Which,
there's, like, people who are still out there and just allowed to be there.
I guess Grandma might be one of those people, maybe, or maybe she's.
I wonder
not
if there's, like, some sort of, like, weird thing where, like, most humans get to live in peace if they send off some children to these farms.
Yeah, maybe. it's like a tax for being
and
conquered.
like the demons will leave them alone if they get rid of their children.
By the way, they've been calling them demons, but sister was just like, oh, demons, wait, oh, so you mean them, like, so they're not demons.
There's something
else. They're, I think, aliens, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, yeah, I'm wondering if there's something like there are humans out there just living normally, but that comes at a cost of like selling their children to these farms or some shit.
Maybe,
like
there's another level to this, more than just this is just a farm where we farm like smart children because they're tasty. That's like, it seems like there's something else. They're being farmed for like a purpose, like I've speculated, maybe like a war effort or a something. Like, there's something else beyond it, like people send their children as a tax, or they, like, something else. I don't know. There is definitely another level to this, but I don't know what it is. Well, we'll see what happens next time with this reveal. What's in that note that Ray left? What's in that letter that Krone just opened? See you guys in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.